You try to find alibi or an excuse for the players. Okay, continue to do this. To find excuse.
I'm going to show you how to make the
players.
most delicious breakfast on this beautiful weather.
Excuse for the players. Yeah, but the players maybe my future, and then okay, they lost confidence, they lost spirit, they lost to be a team. Excuse. Try to protect every time. And this situation, come on. We are professional. We paid, the club paid us a lot of money. The players receive money. Me receive money. You understand? Not to find excuse and don't have spirit or don't show the sense of belongings or don't show sense of responsibility. Because we are showing this, and for me, this is unacceptable for me. Because this is the first time in my career to see a situation like this. And until now, I wasn't able to change. Not to change, but compare last season, the situation went to become worse.
Why, Antonio? Why do you think it is like this?
Why? I don't know, because they are used here. They're used here. Don't play for something important. Yeah. And they don't play, they don't want to play under pressure. They don't want to play under stress. Yeah, it's easy in this way. And Tottenham story is this. 20 years that there is the owner and never won something. But why? Only for the fault is only for the club or for every manager that stay here. And I have seen the manager that Tottenham had on the bench. You risk to disrupt the figure of the manager and to protect the other situation in every moment. And now, until now, I try to hide the situation, but now no. Because I repeat, I don't want to see what I have seen today, because this is unacceptable. Also for the respect for the fans. They follow us, pay the tickets, and to see the team another time, to have this type of performance, for me, I repeat, this is unacceptable. And we have to think a lot. We have to think a lot about this.
Last one, please, guys. Thank you.
Antonio, last week you said you saw the fire in the eyes of your players again. What has changed between now and this game, and how much is it your responsibility to motivate them?
I said that I want to see the fire, not that I have seen. It's different.
Right.
I say that I want to see the fire into the eyes. I want to see the fire into the heart. I want to see the right spirit, okay? And not only in the training session, into the pitch. Because here you have to make the difference. And I'm not seeing this. And until now, I try to hide the situation. But now, there are 10 games to go, and something thinks that we can fight. We can fight for what? With this spirit, with this attitude, with this commitment. For what? For the 7th, 8th place, 9th place? I'm not used to this position. I'm really upset. And everybody has to take the responsibility, not only the club, not only the manager, the staff. The player has to be involved in this situation, because it's time to change the situation if Tottenham wants to change. If they want to continue in this way, they can change manager, a lot of manager, but the situation cannot change, believe me. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the other side of the coin. Wow, what a press conference, if you guys remember that. Literally, maybe just a bit more than 12 months ago, right? Let's say about 18 months ago, something like that. every word spoken by Antonio Conte is still true to the fact today. Ange Postecoglou, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how many of you guys watched the match against Bournemouth. Spurs were demolished. Spurs were absolutely taken to the cleaners. Yeah, the score was 1-0. Yes, the score was 1-0, but it really should have been 2, 3, 4, 5-0 maybe. They were battered, absolutely battered. And yeah, that's a very good Bournemouth team. Don't get me wrong. Bournemouth's gone out and won against most of the top 6 teams except us. Those 3 points we picked up against Bournemouth starting to look really, really good, you know. But Ange Postecoglou, he copped a mouthful after the match from the Spurs fans. And it's crazy. Ange Postecoglou, ladies and gentlemen, he looks like he's finito. He's finished. He looks like a broken man. He looks like a defeated person. This is a man, Ange Postecoglou. He breathes success, you know. I know a lot about Ange because he's an Australian citizen. He's an Australian. This guy, everywhere he's gone, he's won. And now he looks like he's absolutely done. Finished. But this is what Spurs do, man. I've now fully clocked. Like these guys, Antonio Conte, everything he said, these guys are just, they're happy to be just mediocre. They really are. They're happy to be mediocre. And we need to smell blood. We, as Chelsea Football Club, need to smell blood. I got someone here, James Lucas, saying, "Miz, come on, we need to be humble. If they beat us on Sunday, this won't age well." I don't care. I don't care if this doesn't age well. The fact of the matter is, they're a broken football club. They really are. It doesn't matter if someone tells me, "Oh, but Miz, they show up against the big teams." No, let's have a look. Let's have a look. They beat Man United. A Man United under Erik ten Hag was a broken Man United. It's a pity we didn't get that opportunity to play against that Man United under Erik ten Hag. By the time we played that Man United, he'd already been sacked. They beat a Man United under Erik ten Hag that was already capitulating. Then they played Aston Villa not that long ago, and they smashed them. Well, we smashed Aston Villa as well. Aston Villa, in the last couple of months, have not been great in the Premier League. We've beaten Aston Villa. They've beaten Aston Villa. It's not a huge deal. They've then gone beaten City. A City that was capitulating at that moment under Pep Guardiola. They've not really gone out there and beaten a team that's on top of their game, which is what we are. Look, we may still get beaten on Sunday, but that will be a major shock to me. That will be a major shock. Because we shouldn't be. We really shouldn't be. Our game, our philosophy, our progress, our development, our manager, everything is on the high. Everything is going towards north. They, on the other side, everything is going pear-shaped. I mean, let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at this. This, ladies and gentlemen, happened post-game after Bournemouth's loss.
Postecoglou, mate. Fuck off. Postecoglou. Yeah, you. Postecoglou. Fuck off.
Honestly, their fan base, it's over. It's over. Their fan base, they're over him. And the crazy part is, their fan base, who are you going to get? You sacked Jose, you sacked Nuno, you sacked Conte, you are probably going to sack Ange Postecoglou now. We should be beating them and getting Ange sacked. That's how I look at it. Enzo Maresca should be looking at that and feeling that, okay, you know what? Ange Postecoglou, we're going to set you free. We're going to set you free. We're going to release you from the shackles. Their fan base is clueless, man. Who are they going to get? Who are you going to get? It's all going to end up being the same story anyway. Mediocrity. Over and over again. Check this out. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. This is what Ange said post-match.
There was a moment after the game when you were clapping the fans where you walked over and were talking to a small group of them. Can you just tell us what was being said, because it looked quite animated?
Yeah, no, they're disappointed, rightly so. And they gave me some direct feedback, which I guess is taken on board.
What was the direct feedback?
Yeah, probably not for him, mate. So, look, I got no issue with it. Like I said, didn't like what was being said because I'm a human being. But, you've got to cop it. And I've been around long enough to know that when things don't go well, that, you've got to understand the frustration, the disappointment. And they're rightly disappointed tonight because, again, we've let a game of football get away from us. But that's okay. I'm okay with all that.
You consistently said the fans can feel how they want to throughout the time. What is your message to them?
Again, well, that would be me trying to dictate how they feel. All I can say is, like, I'm really disappointed with tonight, and I'm determined to get it right, and I'll keep fighting till we do.
No more fighting. No more fighting, Ange Postecoglou. It's over, mate. It is over, mate. Man for man, ladies and gentlemen, man for man, we're a better team. Man for man, we're a better team. We should be, if Bournemouth can bully them the way Bournemouth did, we should be looking to bully them in a gargantuan manner. Gargantuan manner. We should be pressing the living daylights out of them. And look, if they want to play the high line, then they want to come in, they want to camp in our half, then we should blitz them with pace. Absolutely counter press and blitz them with pace. Pedro Neto, Nicholas Jackson, Cole Palmer's vision, passing. Throw Noni Madueke as well. The pace of Noni Madueke is going to count. It doesn't matter. We can even use Sancho. I don't mind. Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez. Play all three. Lavia as well. We should be taking care of them. Honestly, as I said, it will be a shock. It will literally be a shock for me if we don't get 3 points against them. That team is not a good team. That team is ready, if not already thrown the towel. That team is ready to throw the towel in. They really are. Honestly. We should be mopping them up. Good. 100%. Now, ladies and gentlemen, big up to each and every one of you guys that has joined in. Nearly 200 of you guys are live already. Big up to you. Valan, big up my man. Cascade, Hashal, Haj, Shubra, my boy. Everyone is in the building. Great to see my Johnny in the building as well. Haj, Bournemouth are one of the best pressing teams in the league. To be fair, they should have beat us, and they beat Arsenal and City. They are top 3 for all pressing stats. Yeah, look, don't get me wrong. Bournemouth played really good, but I'm not going to sit here and pretend that we don't press well either, or we don't counter press well, we don't build up well from back, or we don't utilize our pace properly. We should be looking to annihilate them. We really should. Valan, big up to him. We need to address the Anthony Taylor X. Now, this is the only thing that worries me, because this is against everything. This has got nothing to do with the opposition. This has got nothing to do with us. This guy single-handedly can change the game for us. This is the only worry for me. In the entire fixture, this is the only worry for me. And I hope he doesn't, turn out to be some sort of attention-seeking individual, which he is on a general basis. I hope for this match he stays calm. Robin, but this is rivalry match. It's different. Yeah, look, I understand. It's London derby. I get it. But do you think these Spurs players, they look like they're capable of a rivalry? They look dejected. They look like they're finished. What makes you think in such a quick turnaround from their fans swearing at the manager, telling the manager fat Postecoglou or something like that, and calling him all sorts of stuff, name calling him. Players look like they're clueless. They've got abundance of injuries as well. Their defensive line, they don't have their proper defenders, And I think Davies is injured as well. They got bare injuries. Should we be scared of their attack? Timo Werner, Brennan Johnson. Son looks slower and slower. Maddison is up and down. Should we be scared of this team? Kulusevski. Yeah, okay, Kulusevski's been doing all right, but should our midfield be scared of these guys? As Levi Colwell said recently, teams should be scared of us, man. Levi Colwell said it. Opposition teams need to be scared of us. If we play the way we played against Aston Villa, I'm telling you, we're going to smoke them. We're going to absolutely smoke them. We didn't even play good against Southampton. We beat them 5-1. Should have been 10-1. It really should have been 10-1. As I said, it will be a shock for me, an absolute shock if we don't beat this Spurs team. We need to kill them off. We need to put them out of their misery, get Ange Postecoglou sacked, and just do your merry-go-round. Just keep doing that same old higher sack, merry-go-round that Spurs keep doing and literally going nowhere. At least when we sack and hire, we actually go somewhere. They go nowhere. Chelsea for the win. 100% Chelsea for the win, man. 100%. Nicholas Jackson should be looking at this fixture and he should be thinking hat-trick again. He really should be. Nicholas Jackson should be thinking, all right, I want to clean up my stats. This is the time to clean up my stats. Do you know what I mean? Valan, it's mad hearing an Australian calling for an Australian to be sacked. No, it's because Ange, honestly, he deserves to be a better club. He does. That's not a club. That's a club for Mickey Mouse managers, man. That's not a club for Ange Postecoglou. Spurs are hella inconsistent. If they don't win, they are definitely losing. There is no in between. Yeah, 100%, man. I mean, look, I'm as I said, I'll be shocked if they turn up against us. I'll be shocked. And this is we're not Eric Ten Hag's Man United. We're not Aston Villa that's struggling this season in the Premier League. We're not Pep Guardiola's City that's gone through that horrid run of 6 defeats and a draw. We're not that. Spurs are going to play a proper team. Spurs are going to play a proper team. Bill, big up to you. If we are on song, it should be 4 or 5-0. Look, I'm thinking at least 3-0. I really am. I don't see how these guys should pose any threat. Like, honestly, who's going to pose threat to us? Son. Brennan Johnson. I'll be... Honestly, that will get me mad. It will absolutely get me mad if that's what happens. Cucurella. Levi Colwell. Romeo Lavia. Enzo Fernandez. Caicedo. Most likely Buddy Ishil. We should take care of them. We really should take care of them. Sedan, big up, my man. Miz, it's just that Spursy stuff that if they are up against us, that's a worry, mate. I mean, recently we've taken care of them. Recently we've taken care of them. Yeah, Anthony Taylor is the only thing that worries me. Anthony Taylor. Maresca is the game winner for us. I trust him. Yeah, look, Enzo Maresca, he will do his homework. He will 100% do his homework. Yeah, look at this. The fact they beat City 4-0 but lose to Bournemouth, it's funny. And do you know what? Look, at that moment, City were getting beat by everyone. Spurs are not like a special case that, what a fantastic game. They beat City. Literally everyone was beating City at that moment. They didn't do something substantial. They did what others were doing. Sporting beat City. And Sporting got walloped by Arsenal. Bournemouth beat City. Brighton beat City. Everyone was willy-nilly beating City. Feyenoord, or was it, I think it might have been Feyenoord, coming back from 3-0 down. We need to beat them. We need to beat them. Adnan, big up to you, my man. We should win, but I think Spurs will score. Look, I don't care if they score. They can score. That's not a problem for me. The thing is, let's go out there and just put them away. 3-1, 4-1, whatever the case is. Let's just put them away. All I hope and pray for is a counter-attacking masterclass from Maresca. Trust me, Maresca will do his homework. Maresca will do his homework. Feyenoord came back from 3 down. Yeah, it's... they beat a City team that was battered already. Do you know what I mean? They've not done anything special. Let's be honest, we're not in a title race. Let's just focus on winning and get 3 points every game. Yeah, look, 3 points. Just keep picking up the 3 points, and we'll see where things are at the end of December, at the end of January. We'll see if we're in striking distance or not. But for now, top 4 races for me. And we'll see how things go. Pedro, big up. We need to be far more clinical than last game here. Won't be an easy game, especially with Taylor. Look, I hope none of the players are feeling complacent. I'm pretty sure they won't. This is a big game. It's London Derby. Like I'm sure they'll take it very, very seriously. Away from home is always, and our form away from home is been good, has been strong. So, you know, I'm pretty certain our players are not going to take this lightly. And if we are on our game, we should put them away. We really should be putting them away. Ange already making excuses, but it was fine to sack Mourinho and Conte. It took Guardiola 3 years to play Grealish centrally. We have to be careful because they will be up for this game at home. Remember, our game against United, I, however, think we have enough to finish. I don't know, you know. I don't know whether they're going to be up for it, man. Their players look like they were devastated. Against Bournemouth, they got bullied hard. And before Bournemouth, they drew against Fulham. Their form isn't that good, you know. Spurs have not been good for the past 12 months. They've not been good. Their form has not been good, man. We should fully capitalize here. We really should be fully capitalizing. Don't want Maresca did in the United. He overthought and went to defensive. I don't know about overthinking. But it felt like, we probably gave them a bit too much respect. And plus, they just sacked Erik ten Hag. Van Nistelrooy took over. Maybe there was a little bit of an uplift from that. Fakar, big up to you, my man. Most of their key players are out, especially their defense. We can punish them with our counter-attack. Yeah, and even their makeshift defense is out as well. Even their makeshift defense is out. If we didn't beat Spurs, I'm Maresca out. All right, calm down about being Maresca out. Calm down. We'll be all highly disappointed because it's a game there to be won. It really is a game there to be won. But yeah, less of the Maresca out, please. Because I'm tired of beating the only top 6 side we know we can beat. Yeah, well, that's the opposition in front of us. What do you want us to do? Not beat them. That's what's in front of us. We'll see when we meet Arsenal and City again next up. We'll see. Right now, this is what's in front of us. We have to take care of it. They have the third most goals in the league, and Chelsea defense is looking shaky. Chelsea, a better team, should win, though. Yeah. Look, from what I saw against Bournemouth, come on. If Bournemouth can work that hard, then so can we. So can we. It's simple as that. It's simple as that. All right, let's check out a few other stories. Paul Merson predicts Chelsea to beat Spurs 1-3 on Sunday. Ange Postecoglou wants Tottenham to be entertaining, and that's how they try to play. Chelsea have better players in nearly every position and may have too much for Spurs to handle. I agree. They only know the one way to play. This is what I like about Enzo Maresca. He really does, deploy horses for courses. Do you know what I mean? He's very pragmatic, Enzo Maresca. Much like most Italian coaches out there, very pragmatic. Like the base principle, the philosophy is the same, but changing up a little bit of the tactics, tweaking a little bit of the tactics based on what the opposition throw at us. Ange Postecoglou generally plays the one way. Do you know what I mean? Generally plays the one way. So we should be going out there and cleaning them up. Bournemouth are good. And Chelsea are not good. Bournemouth are good. But what are Chelsea then? If Bournemouth's good, what are Chelsea? Bournemouth are good. So Chelsea's not good. This guy, Rasmus Wither-Hoyland. Brother must be dazed after that loss against Arsenal. How Arsenal bamboozled them with corners after corners after corners. The brother's probably just waking up now after being senseless, after being unconscious for 2 days straight. This guy, Bournemouth are good. If Bournemouth's good, then what are we? If Bournemouth is good, then what are we? We're impressed as well as Bournemouth, in my opinion, but in all other aspects, we play better football than them. That's why I want us to draw Spurs onto us, because then we can build through their lines. Look, I'm pretty sure Maresca would have done the homework. I've got that much faith in Maresca. I mean, Hutch, you've said it yourself, right? Like, you believe this manager does a lot of work behind the scenes, does a lot of homework. Okay, fine. Bournemouth might press better than us. That suggests that. Look at the way we demolished Aston Villa not that long ago. Look at how we cleaned them up. We weren't even at our best against Southampton. Nowhere near our best, and we beat them 5-1. We were in utter control against Leicester. That scoreline, 2-1, flatters them. It should have been 4-0 at least. Our biggest drawback is we don't put teams away, generally. Yeah, we put Southampton away, sure. But we probably have the capacity to put most teams away. The amount of chances we make, gilt-edged chances that we have, and we just fluff. Even Cole Palmer's missed a few in recent times. Jackson's missed a few. Madueke, countless. Spurs are a bogey club. I don't know about that one, man. Last season, we done very good against them. Last season, we took care of them. This should be a Jackson Madness game on paper. As I said, our players, we need to smell blood. We need to, and so far I've been impressed. That Aston Villa game really impressed me. We need to smell blood. Our players, our manager, should be looking at Spurs right now and feeling, do you know what? They're down. They're so down. They're beat. We need to clean them up. We need to clean them up. That's how they should be thinking. Sure, bro. Big up to you, my man. I have a question, Miz. Except that Bournemouth match, do we deserve to lose any other matches this season in terms of performance? I can't think of any. I mean, the ones that we've lost. Spurs, Liverpool, City. Man United was a 50-50, you know. Man United probably had chances to win. That was probably a 50-50. Bournemouth, yeah, we probably did deserve. I don't know about deserve to lose. I mean, we did end up scoring at the end. Could we have got a draw out of them? Maybe Bournemouth's probably the only one. You're right. Maybe Bournemouth's probably the only one that we probably didn't deserve to win. Probably didn't deserve to win. Maybe we didn't even deserve to draw. I don't know. Probably we can go that way as well. But besides that, we've been very good. We've definitely been very, very good. Oh, yeah, they did. They did miss a pen. You're right. Free-minded. No, I wouldn't have that approach. Spurs turn up in big games, so you need full power squad. Yeah, look, Spurs turn up in big games. As I've said it many times, they've turned up against a Man United team that was under Erik ten Hag, not doing well. They've turned up against Aston Villa, who've not been doing well in the Premier League this season, generally speaking. I know Aston Villa had a big win recently against Brentford. They've done well against City that everyone was beating in that period. Have they come up against a proper... I'm pretty sure they came up against Arsenal, right, earlier this season, and Arsenal beat them. Is that right? Pretty sure they came up against Arsenal and they got beat. North London derby. Yeah, now they're going to come up against someone proper. We're not any Erik ten Hag Man United. We're not Pep Guardiola City that was getting beat by everyone. And we're certainly not Aston Villa. We're a proper team. All right, let's see. Let's see you show up now. Man for man, I still believe we're a far superior team. As I said, I'll be shocked, man. I'll be shocked if we don't win. I'll be so shocked. All right, check this out, ladies and gentlemen. Noni Madueke and Maresca's criticism. He's honest and truthful. He tells the truth, and he is a man you can trust. That's all you want from a coach. He is not necessarily a coach that is trying to be best friends with everyone, but he's a coach that is straight with everyone and fair to everyone. That's what you need at a top club like Chelsea. I don't know if Noni Madueke had a dig at Pochettino over here. He's not necessarily a coach that is trying to be best friends with everyone. Reminds me of our previous manager. But he's a coach that is straight with everyone and fair to everyone. I like that. Yes, and that's exactly how I feel about Enzo Maresca. He's a straight shooter. He's an absolute straight shooter. He says it how it is, but at the same time, he praises, players that need to be praised. He's not someone who's just going to, willy-nilly praise everyone. Now, all the players are his friends. Let's have barbecue settings. Let's have lemons, this, that, the other. Poch was a mad one. That's what you need at a top club like Chelsea. There you go. Noni Madueke having shots at Pochettino. Pochettino was bad news. Pochettino was definitely bad news for us. Definitely. Treated everyone like friends. Not on. No, I like this. It's a good response from Madueke. Let's see what he does with this response. I appreciate this response from Madueke. It's now up to him to show that he can take the criticism and he can work on it and he can get better. I appreciate that. I wouldn't even mind if Noni Madueke starts against Spurs. I think it might be a good game for him. Pace is going to be important. He works hard. I wouldn't mind if he plays. I think it's a game that might suit Noni Madueke. But the biggest thing is, Noni Madueke, you need to finish. You need to finish. You need to finish your opportunity. You heard what Maresca said, and it seems like Noni Madueke has accepted that. He understands that he's not telling the, he's not fibbing, he's not lying. Noni Madueke is agreeing with Maresca that, yeah, you're right. Maybe I need to do better. Yeah, of course you need to do better. Of course you need to do better. So yeah, look, it might be a good game for Noni Madueke. Actually, I have no issues, and I hope if he does start, that score at least couple. Set up one as well if you can. Because if we win against Spurs, you have to sing a song like you do most of the times. Those are funny, man. No problems. I'll do that. Madueke must start to fist on that left-hand side. Feast, you mean? Fist. Spurs have one fit CB, no excuse, 3 goals win minimum. Yeah, man. I'm confident. I am confident. Rare quality in the modern day, yeah. Poch is best man for Spurs, yeah. Poch should come back to Spurs, yes. Best man for Spurs, 100%. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap things up. Thank you so much for popping in again and supporting the channel and being here in the live stream. Thank you for participating in the live chat. Smash the like button before you go. If you're here for the first time, subscribe. Hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. I should see you guys later on tonight in the evening, UK time. Until then, everyone, take care. See ya. Goodbye.